Hey, what's up everyone? It's Like a Hero. Today we're going to be going over my rifle Merciless weapon that I've been using for the past couple of weeks during the raid. I have over 25 clears. A lot of times I run this group with random members, viewers in my Twitch streams. I stream on twitch.tv/likeahero, so it's definitely something that I recommend, especially if you're running with newer people or you're trying to help carry other people through the content. It really allows for some clutch plays, and if you're a little bit behind, it gives you that opportunity to really blow up those heavies, because those are the most important part. I think that's the most important part of this last boss, the Razorback, is the heavies and the getting back to position and destroying those heavies before they wipe the raid. So again, this is completely a build that focuses on the Merciless weapon, and we'll talk about how to get it and why it's so useful, and some just tips and tricks on how to properly use it. So enjoy the video, and let's get right to it. We'll just go over the talents on the gun itself. Again, it is a binary trigger rifle. Now, binary means that this weapon, it will fire a shot on trigger pull and the trigger release. So for one mouse click, left mouse click, press, and letting go of that left mouse click, it's going to release, it's going to fire 2 shots, and as well as on a controller, right? So on console, it's the same thing. It works both ways. On trigger pull and trigger release, a bullet is fired. The next one that I want to talk about, and the most important one, is going to be the Guerrilla Warfare talent. Now, this is a gun that says pulling the trigger fires a primer round that stay embedded in the enemy. And this is very important, and I'll show you in the video again why this is so important. Releasing the trigger fires a detonator round that detonates all primers on the enemy it hits. So each primer detonated gains 75% damage per primer detonated. And again, only one enemy can have 5 primers. Can have primers, and at most 5 primers can be embedded. So this is very important, because in the clip you'll see that I shoot the heavy with the 1 shot, and then I miss the 2nd shot, and then I shoot with the 3rd shot, and then I miss the 4th shot, and so forth until I have applied 5 primers. And then after the 5 primers have been applied, then I just shoot that 2nd shot and make sure it lands, and that detonates it. Now that is very important, because the way the Merciless works is it ignores armor during the fights against the heavies, the big boys, whatever you want to call them, the ones that go to the laptops during the Razorback engagement. And you can very easily take one down, as you're seeing in the clips, like very quickly, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. And depending on your positioning during this fight, you can also cover 2 to 3 different points, as you see me do here. This is important because there are times during this fight, especially when a team cannot get back to the point as quickly, or you have someone that gets down during the drone and the DPS phase. So what this does is it allows you to kind of gives you that extra cushion that you can like bail your team out, right? And I think the best places for this to have people positioned is to have someone at 4 and someone at 3 positioned, so that you can cover the 1 and the 2 spots. I mean, ideally you'd want, you know, especially if you're an inexperienced team, or you know, a public matchmaking team or whatever it is, you're gonna want like 1 at each corner to have a Merciless build just for this, right? And then everyone can handle 1 of theirs. But as you get more experience and you get more practice, and such as in my case right here, you'll see that I could cover 3 spots, right? Which allows other combinations of the team comp to better DPS the weak points. The final talent is called Brutality, and that is, while this rifle is holstered, it gives you a 5% chance to deal 20% explosive damage to a target. Alright, so now that we talked about why it's so good, let's discuss where to get it. And you're getting a little bit of RNG on your side here, okay? It is a world drop that drops off of hyena named bosses. So what I suggest you do and what most most people would say is to just really grind Jefferson Trade Center. Now, so Jefferson Trade is found right here. I'm fast traveling to it. And the cool thing here is that you don't have to do it on the hardest difficulty. You can do it on hard. You can do it on challenging, really. But come on, let's be real. Just bang this out on. Just do it on hard, okay? Like, I would do it on hard. I suggest you do it on hard. You go through it, and it will drop off of the final boss. So when you kill the final the sniper named boss at the end, that's where you have the chance to get it. And it's pretty quickly. It's something you can do pretty quickly, relatively fast. But this is pretty much the way that I recommend to do it. You could do bounties. You can do other, I've heard people say that they get on Grand Washington Hotel. Just make sure you're doing hyena named bosses. This is what I did. And of course, this is completely RNG. Okay, I got it after 12 tries, but some people have ran it 40 times. They still haven't gotten it. That's just RNG the way it is. But definitely, I say that this is worth the grind. Very good weapon, okay? Once you pick up the pieces off this boss, that's it. You got it. You buy the blueprint from Minaya next to the crafting station, and then you just craft it up, and that's it. Then you got yourself a sweet gun that can handle high armored units, right? Remember, because this also works, and I forgot to mention earlier, this also works on the dogs, guys, the warhounds during those fights. Even in the beginning fight over the terminal, it works there. It's a very good gun to use during that raid. A very good rifle to use. So, I mean, get grinding. It's definitely worth it, fam. You're going to see a little clip here of me shooting the Warhound with it. You could see that it also works on there. And I'm just going to leave you guys with a little bit of gameplay here to watch. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know what you think about the video. I will be also be releasing another video that shows my rifle build, because this video I wanted to focus it just on the Meciless itself, and you do not need to have a super perfected build to make the Meciless work. It still works just by having it. So you could be survivalist and still run it. It might take a couple more primers to kill a target, but still I wanted to focus just on this. And in my next video I will be talking specifically about the build that you see here, that you've seen throughout this gameplay of when I'm not using the Meciless, my rifle that I'm using. So it is the MK17, and just a little sneak peek, if you look down at my rifle while I'm aiming down the sights, you see there's a distance check on there, and that's because I'm running a rifle build with the Ranger talent. So I'm excited to put that out, guys, and I will be working on that video as well and releasing that very, very soon. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. I will continue to release content on the Nothing But Skills gaming channel. Also, you can catch my nightly streams over at twitch.tv/likeahero. You can swing by, ask any questions, anything. Just hang out, guys. I stream nightly over there at Twitch. Again, that's Like a Hero at twitch.tv. So thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys later.